That should do, I think. Or that should do. There we go. Oh my. Alright, let's get away from them talking over there. Hello again! It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Hanging out with y'all again. So, let me get my bearings here before we once again go into the adventures of Rikha'Raal. I need my journal. So there was the Serpent's Beacon that we couldn't finish because we weren't high enough level. And then... Razamdar! Near Matheson. Where is Matheson? Fitzroy, Grotwood, Oridon. Should have gotten out my map again, because then I could see all the places. It's just so much easier for my head. Sarlark! Hello! Welcome! How are you doing? It's also happy. Good. Saw those pictures on Discord. They're so lovely. I was actually having a moment before the stream. Like I say, the crown store always pops up, and I always usually hide it before the actual stream starts. And I was just looking, and I'm like, how much do mounts cost? Can I just... It's so hard to get a mount, and I just want to get a mount. And the offering there is kind of poor. It's just like, here, you can have this weird looking... here, wait. What was I was considering here? So we'll just have a moment. We'll have a moment and chat a little bit. Oh my god. What?
He believes that a good friendship is like peeing his pants in public. Everyone can see it, but only Pakruti can feel the warmth inside. Most crates contain 4 rewards, but sometimes you will get a special 5th reward.
This is not what I wanted, but I really love this character. I can't be but mad at this.
Until next time.
Oh man, just whispers in my ears. Okay, Crown Crates wasn't what I wanted. He's amazing. It is over. I went the wrong way. Could have went the other way and it would have been way shorter. Yeah, this guy, I was like, I could get that thing. The oddest of couples. But yeah, I was just looking at the price, and I don't know what that equates to in actual cash. But Lord, is it just gonna be a hump to try to save up in this game? I was just having a moment of weakness right here. Or I could just get a cat and ride it. And my problems would be solved. Except for the fact that I still live in a shoebox, but one of my problems will be solved. Because when do we ever go home to our shoebox? We always go out on the great adventures. I got one of the starter packs with a mount? Really? There's a starter pack with a... No. The only starter pack I saw was one with a non-combat cup. What are you? Oh my god. From Oblivion? He's adorable! His arms are a little bit too long. But still. Love it. Okay, where was I? The only one that I saw... Oh my gosh. Zarlark. I think I found the starter pack. The Adept. Okay, so the one that I saw when I was just browsing was the starter pack, probably like novice, scrub level. I don't know. This one. This is the one I saw. Black Panther Cub pet. Russian Khajiit type. Anyway, so that is a consideration on the table now. I'm starting to get swayed by this game wanting me to spend more money because I just want a goddamn horse. Anyway, as we were. If Reapers March, crafting, which we will never ever do. Actually, Sip of Health we could probably craft. But who cares? Dark Anchors, simply misplaced. Oh. Oh. We walked away from this. There's so many quests. And then the main quest. Alright. Let us go to... Where's the one with Razandar? Yes. Let's go talk to Razandar, for he is most pleasant to my ears. The two missing DLC. They are not missing, they are simply there. They just require more coin. Teleport. This one does not sneak as much as she could. This one wants passives. Where are the passives? Increase your max magicka by 4% while siphoning ability is slotted. Sure. There. Now, where must we go to talk to Razandar? Ah, see, now it's... Okay, this has the quest marker. I do not like how here it is so disorganized. It is close. We walk around you. Wide berths. Wait, you know me?
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking.
Khajiit not go. You lied to me. It must have been very awkward for you.
You saved our high and mighty queen, eh? Ha! Naaman should have had the crown.
Sure. There is a book around here. And Rikha'Raal is on the hunt. Oh no. Monomyth, the heart of the world. The eyes? They are missing? As long as they are back to where they should be. That is more pleasing to see, is it not? We are getting so close. This one wonders if Razandar will be happy to see.
Hail, comrade.
What?
You are a friend of the Queen, yes? Azazi recognizes you from the sketch, though this one thinks it may not do you much justice.
Hazazi is correct. Rikha'Raal is so dimensional. Two-dimensional paper hardly does her justice. Also, what do you want?
Captain Sarendale craves your attention. He awaits you on a lower tier in the city. You must hurry.
Why the rush?
That's what you will find out when you speak to him. Though I admit, I'm not sure exactly where he is at this very minute. Azazi's paws itch to race into combat. Warriors are not meant to stand around like glorified signposts.
But Hazazi does it so well. Khajiit will get going. After this one talks to Razamdar. After all, you do not actually know where he is. How do you think I would know any better? It's not like I have an internal compass that leads me directly to people of importance. No? Piercing for your eyes, Razes? What are you doing over there, Zarlark? I'm so confused. Oh. 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 This is different zone completely. Ah, it's leading me to the docks. Well then. We should probably talk to that man. For we are never coming back. For quite a long time. Sarlark, thank you. I love the fantastic spray there. I didn't realize my stream did that. Impressive. Making it rain in more ways than one. Alright. Alright. So this one has to go... Where did he say? Haziz.
The longer you delay, the longer Hazazi must stand here. Go!
Oh. Oh. Hazazi would have been very upset with Rikha'Raal had she gone the way that she wanted to. Is this... No.
Fine goods at fair prices.
No chance to have a look. Fine goods for sale. Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Okay. Oh, this one was correct. It is because Rikha'Raal is most discerning.
Hail, chosen of the Queen. We have been expecting you.
Even though all you high elves look the same. What do you need, Captain?
Queen Irene sent a missive detailing your arrival and orders. You are here to secure the staff of Magnus.
This one likes staffs. She finds them most useful. You must tell this one. The staff of Magnus.
They say it belonged to Magnus, the god of magic.
No.
Though no one knows its origins precisely. As to what it does, it suppresses magic, and therefore is a cherished and highly protected artifact.
Suppresses magic? Suppresses the user? Or suppresses the opponent? Also, where is it?
Safe, in our vault below the city. We have guarded it day and night. When you are ready, I shall show you into the vault.
Yes, let us go. Now.
If you would follow me.
Yes. You have quite a long sword. Is it to keep enemies away, or simply chop more of them?
As you can see, our artisans have built some small amount of civilization amidst this barbaric wilderness.
Barbaric. Yes, I could get behind that.
Marburg will
Descriptor.
soon be a jewel of the Dominion in this backward territory.
Oh, we are stopping to look at the
As
tree?
one would
Wha-
expect, we have encountered scattered protests, nonsense about protecting the trees.
This is not really nonsense in Rikha'Raal's opinion. There should be balance in all things.
The local Bosmer are disorganized and flighty. Such outbursts usually fizzle out of their own accord.
Most early resistances are like that. You need strong foundation.
The Mages Guild. If you would follow me inside.
Yes, except this one is not going to go through someone to do that.
Behold the Mages Guild. The paint is still fresh, a marvelous addition to the city.
What the Sure.
Work remains, of course,
Oh,
but one does what one must on the fringes of the Dominion.
yes.
The vault is below. Follow me.
Oh, this one will follow.
This vault holds many rare plants that no longer exist in the Somerset Isles. Do take a closer look. I am no scholar of botany, but I know something about our specimens.
Oh. Gleam Blossom?
We found these in a Valenwood cave of all places.
They're beautiful. Khajiit would like to take one and put it in her staff in some way, but she is sure that it will shrivel up and not really be all that useful.
Alchemists pay a dear price for this plant. It will be the jewel of the royal gardens.
Roland's tear. This one never knew a Roland. The Nereid's dilemma. Consider now the problems of the Nereid. Bereft of love, a Nereid is, all without fail, always female. Never a male, the chances for romance seem slender. Couldn't there be interracial romances? Sure, you may not be able to have babies, but there could still be romance. Love. Love does not always have to involve lust. I am sorry. I am holding you up.
Valenwood soil is not surprisingly very fertile. These specimens are bound for the royal gardens.
Let us move on. Oh wait, no. This one did not
Nernroot.
realize.
We thought it was a Nord tall tale.
This one feels like years and years from now, in the distant future, one of her relatives may go on an adventure involving Red Nernroot. Oh, this one will never learn about this plant. Too bad she was so focused on staff. Hello. Goodbye.
This room holds alien relics uncovered across Valenwood. Interesting, aren't they? We've removed any dormant traps that we know of, so feel free to examine them more closely. I will answer any questions you have about them.
This one.
This helm is actually from our own collection, but one of our Bosmer allies stole it and then returned it in exchange for a song.
Will you tell me more?
This helm is actually from our own collection.
No.
But one
you
of our
won't.
Bosmer allies stole it and then returned it in exchange for a song.
Candralai.
The tree gifts. We're not actually sure what it does.
Tree gifts? And the blue one? You will not tell me. Very well. They are so similar. Oh, it hums. Rikha'Raal Bala.
Scholars believe this relic was broken into pieces when it fell from the heavens. They believe there may be others in Hectorheim, the legendary center of the Valenwood.
It fell from heavens. They look man-made. Khajiit wonders. There are so many all over the land. Perhaps there are some in the sky.
Our ancestors have left traces of their civilization across Tamriel. If we follow Queen Irene, our empire will one day rival theirs.
Sure. Let us move on. One day arrival. This one does not know. It seems as though we have forgotten many things. And our history is much longer than anyone could imagine.
Behold, the staff of Magnus.
It is making a noise. This is a good sign for magical things. Stepping through shadows. Sword wisdom of Rikha'Raal. The vanishing crux. This one hopes you do not mind. She'll look through books first, yes? The source of the bone. Ah, this one has learned many things today. Banana on a stick? Ah, notice a moon. No one expects the banana. Ah, no, moons. That's very Khajiit-like fashion, no? Staff of Magnus.
What? What happened? Where is it?
Well, it is not in my inventory. So, you can rest easy. This one has not done any tricks.
By the shining trees of Old Meris, we have been burgled. But how?
Well, the staff was an illusion. Where is the real one?
I know not. We have guarded the vault day and night. I placed the staff myself.
Has anyone else entered the vault? Khajiit is on the
No.
case.
The vault is off limits to all, but wait. Viceroy Pelador recently toured the vault.
Viceroy Pelador. Why was he here?
The Queen's business, or so he stated. The staff was present before his visit, but I did not check after he left.
The game is afoot. You think that the Viceroy stole the staff of Magnus, yes?
Unthinkable. Yet, what other conclusion can we draw? Such illusionary magic is beyond the ken of a common thief. To the surface, I must question the watch.
Khajiit will meet you there. Khajiit loves mysteries. Especially mysteries that will probably give her a good reputation. We've been burgled. Little does he know, we did actually snatch it. It is in my pack, and I just have wonderful illusionary skills myself. If only that were true. It would be hilarious. He would have believed my every word. Ah, it was an illusion. And he would be doing all this for nothing. But Rikha'Raal definitely wants to see that staff. Maybe wield it
You
one day.
saved the Queen. Stars keep you safe, traveler.
Ugh, don't touch me. I mean, yes.
None have entered the vault save you and the Vice Reeve. I have confirmed it.
Tell Rikha'Raal, where is Vice Reeve Peldil now?
He departed into the wilderness. He said he had orders from the Queen to prepare a gift for Prince Naaman. He did not return.
Ugh.
The Vice Reeve was always foolishly devoted to the Prince. I pray nothing has happened to him as well.
Is that an Iggy emote? Iggy? From JoJo? The first emote I picked after I scrolled through and didn't find a burglar. I like it. I like the dog. What do you suspect?
Staff of Magnus is an extremely powerful object. There's no telling what wickedness he could achieve if he desired it. Rest assured, he would not have accessed the vault if we'd had any suspicion of his loyalty. Someone must inform the Queen.
This one could whisper in the Queen's ear. However, this one also thinks that time is of the essence. We must act now.
I should have expected such initiative from the Queen's Chosen. Tracking down Vice Reeve Peldil will take time. That is my responsibility, as the staff of Magnus disappeared on my watch. I will keep the Queen apprised of our actions.
Oh, okay. Huh. So, that means you do not need my help anymore? Well, my assassination skills increased from this venture, so I suppose it was not a complete waste. Ugh, mid-year mayhem. Shake my fist at the sky. I actually forgot to look on Google because I was going to find out how to do that. But no. Alright. Well. Let us, go back to Razamdar. As was the original plan. Well, that is a thing. Let's go here first. Since we are in the city.
These wood elves and their forest spirits. How close are they strange?
Razamdar! This one was looking for you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yes.
Greenshade is far more exciting place than Raz expected.
Of course.
He hears now that the staff of Magnus has been stolen, as if these rebellious Bosmer were not trouble enough.
Razamdar! We only just discovered this. How do you know such things? It does not matter. The wood elves here are rebelling against the Dominion, yes?
Not yet, but it is possible. The elves in this part of the Valenwood do not follow King Camoran. They claim to be subjects of the Wilder King, some forest spirit no one has ever seen. They mock the Dominion and call Queen Irene an enemy.
Why are they opposed to Queen Irene?
We do not know. The Battle Reeves sent a soldier, Hazazi, to negotiate with the Bramblebreach clan.
This one met
But
him.
he has made no progress.
Now Raz needs to hunt for the Staff of Magnus, so he asks you, will you find Hazazi and sort this out?
This one wanted to look for a Staff of Magnus. Yes, Razamdar. This one will take care of it.
The Bramblebridge village is just south of Marbrook. Hazazi is there. He likes to complain, but he's a good soldier. He just needs someone with a more sophisticated negotiation style. And by the time you get back, Raz will have a lead on the staff.
You and your honeyed words. How are the Bramblebreach different from other wood elves?
This one does not understand Bosmer clan politics, but as Raz hears it, the clans of this part of Valenwood have always been wild. Some even sided against King Camoran in the Blacksap Rebellion.
Then why has not something been done about them before?
Greenshade is the heart of Valenwood. It is very dangerous and very mysterious, and these Bosmer understand it like no others do. Raz would not be deterred, but even Camoran's Vindusk Rangers avoid traveling in this part of the forest.
Raz, of course, would not be deterred. He is of much higher skill than this one had ever given him credit for previously. But you must tell Rikha'Raal, who do you think stole the Staff of Magnus?
The obvious answer is probably the right one. Paladil. That toad fulfilled Naaman's every wish. Why should that change just because the prince is dead? Raz knew the Veiled Heritance was a disease not so easily excised.
Veiled Heritance. Veiled Heritance. Here as well? You will indulge, Khajiit. What do you still need to investigate?
If Paladil has taken the staff, we need to find him and discover what he plans to do with it. The staff is powerful and dangerous. All of the Dominion is at risk if we cannot find it.
Why were you sent to Greenshade in the first place?
As always, Raz serves the Queen. She wanted to know if the Bosmer here are as scary as they sound. With the Staff of Magnus stolen, though, Raz must make that his priority. This one knows you can handle the Bramble Breach as well as he could.
More of your honeyed words. Khajiit must go now. The mini-map. Yes, it would help with my navigation skills. A lot. Ah,
We've got almost
Bramble
everything.
Breach. This one will need to prepare that. There we are. Oh. So, it's thunderstorming over here. Just FYI. If I suddenly disappear, it's probably because the power went out. Anyway, back to this. There are no doors over here.
What is it?
Nothing. Why would you ask? Let us see here. Oh, it is true, there are books here as well. Teacher Worship, the Chimere.
Selling, trading.
You have to yell that down the hall? It is a little bit rude. The time of the Ebonheart Pact. Clothier, light armor basics. And yet I learned nothing from that. Strange. Oh well, we will move on. This one can hear the sound. Ah. Excellent. Oh, this is quite a jump. Excellent. Now this one must travel to speak to Hazazi. Such a cloudy day. This one thinks that the monkey dance is the best. For why not? He's able to spend all day practicing. Oh, that is beautiful. Hazazi!
Dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances, and all they do is dance and jest. Hazazi has only been here a short while, and already he hates this village.
Hazazi. Be calm. Razamdar sent this one to help with the negotiations.
What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wilder King. Who is this? Who knows? They'd rather pull Hazazi's tail than give him a straight answer. It's not fair. Hazazi always gets the worst assignments.
This one will speak to them herself. Hazazi may be able to relax.
Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the Bramble Breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. Hazazi thinks it's a wild guar chase, but if you want to try, speak with their tree thane. May you have better luck than Hazazi.
Yes. Go down to the water. Stare at it. Do something else. This one will take care of it. See, the sky is already becoming clear. It is a good sign. So that was probably bad advice. You could go... You know what? Water is not for you. Fishing is not for you. Killing things. Go do that. Slime Rancher? I'll have to look that up. I like me those quaint games. Take things nice and slow. Observe and relax. Ah, what is this?
I can't tell if it's laughing, but I think it is.
What is it?
A guardian. They will protect the village. The Wilder King provided the husks and taught the first villagers how to bring them to life. There! It shook! That's laughter! It must be!
A guardian. And you?
Get yourself a drink, and one for me.
This one wishes to learn more about these people.
When you walk in the room, everyone leaves, don't they?
This is interesting. They lack seriousness. Valenwood Hounds. The Hounds of Hercine. Interesting. It seems like a quiet little village where they wish to not have problems. Ah, this one has to go up.
I didn't think I was being disrespectful.
Oh dear.
Sometimes people are just impossible to understand.
Okay, Rikha'Raal can do this. She can be a great negotiator. Empathy, charisma. Beautiful chair. Okay. Tree thing.
Another tourist. Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valenwood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new walls of Marbrook. Even King Camoran hesitates to venture into the court of the Wilder King.
Rikha'Raal is here to negotiate on the behalf of the Dominion.
Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called? Aldemary Dominion.
Oh, no.
Problem is that our allegiance is to the Wilder King, and he doesn't seem to care for your Dominion.
Rikha'Raal does not really care for it either, to be honest. She does not care for high elves in general. But this is beside point. Can this one speak to the Wilder King?
Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King manages the entire forest. Doesn't have time for idle talk. Why do you think so many people doubt his existence?
This one only wishes to understand. Have you ever spoken with the Wilder King?
Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. He already tells me everything I need to know.
So this Wilder King is more... magical, in essence, no? Can Rikha'Raal petition him for an audience?
I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share ours? The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us drive them off, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Ugh. How does this one drive them away?
Lurchers. Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily, though. Just kill him. Leave the rest to the lurchers.
My God! You people are absolutely violent. Rikha'Raal thinks she can handle this, yes.
Don't bother coming back here until you've run off the orcs. I've got important business to attend to. Huh.
Camps in their squabbling. Like, no, this is my land. No, this is my land. And I'm going to stab you and take your land. But whatever. Rikha'Raal does not really care so much about their problems. Hers are far worse. Way shrine. Okay. Oh, there's a book. Not too far from here. Interesting. Let's just see here. Orc. Find the shimmering tree. Frighten the fearsome. The only way I can pick up this book. Oh, this one follows. Strange. Okay. Book then. Anytime anything comes that near, Rikha'Raal assumes that it is violent. But you are kind of cute. Kind of. A shrine. Do you see? This one will pick up the scroll as well. It is not outside. You may leave her. Goodbye, young wasp. Unlock. Stealth. Oh no. Is Rikha'Raal certain? Almost very.
You should leave if you know what's good for you.
Yes, this one was just leaving. Wonderful. And the wasp stayed. Everything worked out perfectly. Luck is on her side today.
Can you believe that tree thane?
Perhaps.
Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me? All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King. The way she reacted, you would have thought I was trying to slaughter her children. Did she treat you any differently?
This one would not equate it to slaughtering children. She asked this one to drive the wood orcs away. Well, kill them.
She did? That's funny because Under and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some elaborate Bosma trick and the whole village is laughing at us when we're not looking.
It will indulge, Khajiit. It does not think the Wilder King exists.
I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force in this part of Valenwood, but I fail to understand by what logic the Tree Thane decides who gets an audience with the Wilder King and who gets turned away.
Why do you seek an audience with the Wilder King?
Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosma Society? Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Under and I came in a scholarly pursuit to see if this Wilder King is really as powerful as they say.
And what will you do now?
We'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death, but that's the risk we have to take. If you're going after the wood orcs, though, I know something that might make it easier.
What do you say? What do you suggest?
If you want, you can take the essence from the calope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of forest moths. The wood orcs won't even see you.
Won't they say... This one cannot speak today. Won't they say the haze of forest moths in a humanoid body shape and then be a little bit concerned?
Oh, one more thing. Under scouted out the orcs' camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the wood orcs and that tricky tree thane. Maybe we'll meet again when we find the Wilder King.
Andor is actually a scholar as well, yes?
Of course not. He's mainly here acting as my guardian. They warned us that this place was dangerous, and if the Wilder King is really as unpredictable as people say, well, never hurts to be prepared.
Another ESO stream it is. Please tell this one, what do you know about the Wilder King?
There seem to be a lot more rumors than any real facts. Some say he's a man. Others say he's a spirit, an embodiment of the forest. What I find most fascinating, though, is the rumor that he actually shapes the entire forest. That's just incredible.
The way the tree thane was speaking makes Rikha'Raal think that he is not just simply a man. Oh my. And Andor?
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is in numbers. As long as you don't take on the entire camp, you should be fine. The chieftain's the one you have to watch out for.
Rikha'Raal is good at picking them off one by one. It scares her to take on more than that. What is so chuff? What is so tough about the chieftain?
By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quickly. There's a shaman who's never far from his side as well. I'd focus on killing the shaman first. Good luck.
Khajiit is going to have to eat many meats and consume much teas in order to be up to snuff for the occasion. Cloak in a haze of forest moths. Will not work in sewers. What is this? Still noticeable. This is something that orcs would notice. It seems silly. Khajiit also is not a fan of her old outfit. Zar will send you some tea. You're always welcome for more tea. It's poison ivy, don't do it. Too late. This one rubbed it all over her body. Right, how good is this, Uh-oh. This one simply wanted to sneak. Oh. Well, too late. This is a long and hard road now. Oh. Where is Sky Shard? Shame. Well, prepare for genocide through lightning. Oh, there is it. There is the Sky Shard. Oh. Perfect. This one was afraid when she heard the horn. Presumably, the whole camp would have been alerted. But that was not the case. She hears voices that do not sound orc in nature. Also, everyone is quite clueless. Do not walk backwards from Khajiit.
He goes to the city just for the pickpockets. Says it's the only love he ever gets.
That voice is Nord. What the heck? Boop. Stay down. This one has Picked apples. Chicken breast. Not enough tea.
Morality is a fool's game.
Someone will eat chicken. Always good. Stunfest. It is perfect. This one will have to take on this group. Or perhaps sneak through here. Go, 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 go. Take it. Ah.
Morality's a fool's game.
Gold. Ah. No. You are not allowed to attack. Ever. Gold. And you have nothing to offer. Oh, this thing leaves me already. Useless. I'm hearing a lot of soft thuds on my door. I think my cat is trying to get in. This one cannot simply stand in the orc encampment and hope for a best scenario. So, this one must look for a quiet place to hide. Not near Skivar. Perhaps up here. Yes. Now hold on, as I let my cat in. I can hear the rain. I have my window open a little bit, and that's so calming. And this is actually a nice tea break. Okay. And so we return once more. Oh, there are so many orcs. What is this? What is this? Do not try to poison me. The shaman! Then that means... Where is the chief? Oh dear. Did this one kill the chief accidentally? That would be funny. Most amusing. What is this? Hello. You're a shaman too. So you are not the shaman. No. You will not do that again. Camp Gush Nikbar. You know what this one forgot to do? She forgot to tweet that she was live. Okay. Let's go down here. And wait for that one to leave. Done. Knock them down, stun them. It is beautiful. Where does this one have to be? Why does planting these seeds have to be so particular? And how can Rikha'Raal still commit a murder in broad daylight and no one notices? That's right. This one does not know the term game and AI of which you speak. This one only knows that everyone else seems less intelligent than her. Now kill? No. Yes. You are unable to do your attack. Oh my goodness. This one could take your trousers off, but she will not. White meat. Can this one make anything from white meat? Roast pig. There will be many meals. And perhaps provisioning skill will level up. No. No, it will not. But we have become closer. Rough Oak. Adamantium? Who knows? This one does not care about high elf style. This one does not like that you are fighting only her. Ah, no. That's right. Now you. Uselessness. You're invisible and you were able to just walk around. So helpful. Where does this one need to be? Ah. Hello. Seasoning stuff. Ew. That is a rat. Not anymore. Eh? Mushroom. What does it do? It ravages health. This one will simply sneak by everyone. Rikha'Raal needs no tree juice, whatever that was. Dang it, where is... Ah, he is in the cave? Calopi tree. Calopi essence. That was what it was. Essence. We shall see how good this is. But letting us pass through undetected. There does not seem to be a timer on it. So... this is what we want, yes? Oh, this one hopes that this is correct. That was easy. For all the hype they had about it. Ah, no. This one go to the wrong place. She does not want to cook. No, he is in here. But where? Oh, Rikha'Raal will kill all of you.
Charge!
Actually, perhaps Rikha'Raal is getting a little bit too frustrated. She will find this chieftain and attempt to not kill so many people. Ah, this one believes she understands now. There was someone who was in here earlier. More than likely. The chieftain was here. And now he is not, and soon he will be back. Rikha'Raal only need to be patient. Unfortunately. In the meantime, yes. What is this? No orc is to go near Gurzak's mine. These orders are from your war chief. I hear you asking each other, when will we smash the undead in the mine and free our brothers? I am tired of hearing my orders questioned. The orcs in the mine toyed with foul magic and wood elf trickery. That is why they suffer their fate. If you want to avenge them, look to the wood elves and their high elf allies with their dark magics and wicked schemes. Bloody their doorsteps and fill their ears with the cries of their children. None of these people are nice. Right, Ratty? None of them. long does it take for the chieftain to return? Hopefully not terribly long. Someone smokes a pipe here? Millet. Well, oh wait, there was one other thing. Potato and a millet. Oh, hello. Hello.
So the wood elves have a friend who's not afraid to fight. Good. Give me your best.
Uh-oh. The swan does not like where this is all going. This may have fallen to pieces. Okay, we can come back from this. Excellent. This one likes being able to stab at distance. Always fun. Now, for the millet. No. No. Empty baskets. Ginger? Still no millet. Eh? Hello?
You know what stinks? Dead orcs. We're going to have to haul all the bodies off the hill. Otherwise, we'll never get their stench out of this part of the forest.
Rikha'Raal believes all dead bodies smell equally awful. Vermicillion? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad to see you are enjoying the stream. It depends on how many wives he's got. Okay. Now that we have killed many people, just to help solve a mystery, where do we have to venture now? Talk to Trethane. Yes, yes. Alright, the sky shard that I could not find. I did not make it that far. Oh well. There are plenty more sky shards. Can this one sneak through here? Or does she have to go a long way around? Eh? No, a long way around it is. Huh? What is this? Passage to Bramble Breach. Ah, luck does shine on this one. Rikha'Raal could have used that the entire time, but she did not realize. It is for the best, though. Adventures are often found on the least walked path.
My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to succeed. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Your guardians were mostly useless. You should reconsider deeply. Anyway, Rikha'Raal believes we had an agreement, yes?
Huh, and you're worried I won't hold up my end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those parasitic orcs. You've earned the right to petition the Wilder King for an audience.
Good.
I hope I haven't given you a sense of false hope, though. Bosma around here petition the Wilder King for an audience all the time, and he rarely responds. More than likely, you're simply wasting your time.
Rikha'Raal would agree. However, she would like to petition nonetheless.
Suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it. Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, he'll appear when you touch that stone.
All Rikha'Raal has to do is touch a stone.
I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now, and may the forest part to reveal your path.
This one will go touch your stone. Rikha'Raal is most confident. After all, not being dead or alive or whatever it is that old man calls it. Rikha'Raal is special. And things often happen to her. Like becoming hand of a queen. How lovely. Alright. Going to get lost in this village. It looks so average. There are no markings, no a little bit of carving on the back. But still, so very unassuming. Well, Wilder King, Rikha'Raal wishes to say hello. You will talk to me, yes? Of course. You look like elf with mask on. You are a mage, no?
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come?
Rikha'Raal has so much more patience than she ever knew existed within her. But it is beside the point. Rikha'Raal has come to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this old merry Dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others.
Isn't that a truth of life? But you would only be alienated from our common enemies in this power struggle of rich people. using commoners as fodder. I am sorry. Rikha'Raal went on tangent.
Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand.
Oh? How does this one do that?
Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature.
Ah, that enemy might be Molag Bal. Rikha'Raal isn't she is not exactly... Can you give this one any assistance in this fight?
I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
From my past? Oh, most definitely Molag Bal. This is not exactly... Dominion related. Oh dear. It will just be another show of power. It's not so bad, this apparition. Rikha'Raal can do this. The sky changed color.
Strike us down, but the Veiled Heritance will always...
Veiled Heritance? No! You will be struck down many times. Uh-oh. Dang it. Advisor Norin. Fate has a funny sense of humor. Wilder King, where are you? You do not help at all. Are you satisfied? Hazazi. Calm yourself. Sheath your claws.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, they may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though.
Yes, they are known as the Veiled Heritance. And they cause all sorts of trouble around here.
The Veiled Heritance, yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy.
Rikha'Raal must admit, she does not know much about this Veiled Heritance. However, what she has gathered makes it sound as though they have big egos, larger than any high elf this one has ever met. I am sure that they would treat beast races worse than they are already treated. Anyway, who is this person you are referring to?
She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
Was it the lady that I met at the tree? How curious. Hazazi.
Why does the Dominion send Hazazi to places like this?
Because you are a good, strong Khajiit. Yes.
have much need of someone like you, Aranias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valenwood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosma.
The Bosma in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosma mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
Lady Estrie? Why your visions have to be behind you?
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now, Aranias is on her way to my throne.
You do realize in that memory it showed that they had a very clear intent to try to kill you, to drive a wedge between us. Ugh.
So she believes, but there may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you.
Yes, yes. I have a much bigger fate than I know. Everyone says so.
I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest.
Where does this one need to go?
You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marrowan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end.
What about Andor and Aranias? You will be safe, yes?
Yes. Traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the path to my throne. You have all the time you need. Find the spinner's cottage and speak to Marrowan. Safe journeys, my friend.
Yes, safe journeys. Kazazi, this one wishes that you would travel with me.
Dancing elves, forest spirit kings. These people are pulling on the tail in more ways than one. You can stay if you want to, but Azazi thinks it is time for him to return to Marbrook.
If only Azazi would travel with Rikha'Raal into the forest. Cat got your tongue? Oh. How delightfully ironic. This one wanders. Should she wear more lighter armor? It is all very scary when the people try to kill her. Huh. Interesting. Ignore the movement speed penalty of Sneak. No, Hazak's Harburg is better. Maximum Magica. Reduce stamina cost of abilities. Spinner's ring. Magical recovery is nice. Okay. Using an inventory mod, or is it because you use a controller? I use a controller. I mean, that inventory is still better than the vanilla Crabman inventory of Skyrim. You know, I was one of those weirdos that actually liked the Skyrim vanilla inventory. I thought it was fine for controllers, since I used them. I never had a problem. And then I realized a lot of people hated it. I like Sky UI, but I still appreciate the old inventory layout. Just one of them weird people, I guess. We could go here first. No. Let us take short approach. I love that you called it Crabman inventory. It looks very different from mine. Well, it is vanilla. The true vanilla experience. Senshi Tiger! Why are they out of civilization? Why are they angry when anyone comes close? Look at that! How beautiful! How interesting. This one has seen many wonders.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it. I've already begun Aranias' story.
The Wilder King told Khajiit to find you.
Yes, of course. I have been waiting for you for some time. The story needs you to play a part in the present and in the past.
This one is afraid that she only exists in the present.
You certainly took your time about things. Not your fault, I understand, not your fault. We may yet get this right.
You know, fate is funny. Destiny is funny. It is always right. All of the time. Also, what are you talking about and where is Aranias?
Inside the story. You must also enter the story in order to help her.
Sure. Rikha'Raal thought she was already part of it. You said that you began.
Aranias wants to see the Wilder King. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in.
Like a choose your own adventure.
Yes, the story is one from her own past, but she's convinced that she's living through these events for the first time. You'll play the part of the close friend she never had, someone she can trust, who can change the person Aranias becomes.
This is fucked up.
Ask nicely.
Khajiit, may please join Aranias' in this story? Yes, please.
Of course. Now, sit down by the fireplace. Imagine there's a nice warm fire burning there, and I'll set the scene.
Of course, you could not start a fire, because it sees many broken boxes. Oh, hello. This one cannot sit by a chair. What to see here? Sit on ground. Oh. This one cannot talk and sit at the same time, can she? Nope.
Have a seat by the fire and let me know when you're ready to hear the story. Remember, ask nicely.
This one is sitting.
Imagine the flames are the waves of a vast ocean.
Okay.
Cold waves on a clear blue ocean off the coast of Somerset.
Okay.
Now picture an island. Trees around the island shimmer in the sunlight. Each gently cresting ocean wave sparkles. Many stones, roots, and flowers on the island were shaped by magicka. Only 2 living Ultima possess such power. One of those 2 Ultima stands outside the manor on this island. Her island. Go to her. Become her friend.
Spinner has smoked too many green things. I mean, for us to experience this, we're probably snuffing some soul gems or something. Get one of those alien crystals. Play with magics more potent than anyone could ever understand. This one is on the island. Might as well take some poultry.
The island of Silitar.
And read some books to increase heavy armor understanding. What use is a dream if you can't loot what's inside of it? This is what this one is talking about. She will get inspiration from dream about wonderful recipes and take them back into the real world. This one is excited to cook. No. Carrots, radishes. Oop. Teapot. Let us see this island. Ooh, boxes. This one may need to go to town after this trip and sell some things. Inventory is probably getting awfully full. Hello.
I'm so glad you could come. My parents will be back tonight, and I was afraid I'd have to face them alone again.
Sure.
That's why I asked you to come early.
Oh.
I'm not sure what will happen either. Before they get back, I want to be carefree. We can visit some of our favorite places together.
Oh. You remember Khajiit, yes?
Why wouldn't I? We practically grew up together. You're the only one I can trust these days.
Of course. Of course. You do not remember anything about Bramble Breach, perhaps?
Bramble Breach? You know my parents have never let me leave Silitar after they saw what I can do. I've missed so much. What happened at Bramble Breach?
Oh, it is not important right now. Why'd your parents leave you here?
They were afraid, like everyone else. After I raised up the land under the sea and smashed that ship, even though nobody got hurt, they said my magic was too dangerous. You're the only one who isn't afraid of me. You're not afraid,
Oh,
right?
of course not, of course not. We are friends, yes?
You don't know what this means to me. Now, what will we do first? I know, let's race to the lighthouse like we did when we were little. Bet you still can't catch me.
Oh, just one sure she can.
Watch your step.
Yeah, you tell me this now. Oh, Christ. This is her imagination that I am wandering around in. No wonder. Stop doing that. Stupid story. Rikha'Raal trying to play nice and not beat her to the lighthouse. Even though she easily
Are my vines getting in your way?
This is... Oh, now you even admit it. Rikha'Raal was going to let you in. Why be so rude?
Not bad. You're pretty fast.
You bound this one's legs with vines, yes?
Maybe. You know, I've always had a special connection to the land. Sometimes things happen and I don't even think about it. It just happens.
That is cheating.
I'm sorry, it just happened. Wait, something's wrong.
Oh,
Can
your
you feel that?
hands.
The land's in pain, burning hot. Look, the farm's burning!
Where is the farm?
Over the rise. Wait. Too many footsteps and it's too early for my parents' return. Boots. Boots. There are invaders on Silitar. We have to stop them.
Well, this escalated quite fast. Are you going to lead me? You know where to go. No? Fine. Green fires will bring you to Diagon Alley. This is not cross-universe. Possibly. Oh, can this one collect any apples? Okay, that apple is just floating. Christ. They are misshapen and awful looking. Ah, that's Christ. By the 2 months. There we go. This one thought she was doing rather well before that moment. What's this? Oh, it is nothing. What's this? Oh, loot the body. Always. Serum couldn't hurt. I hear distant laughter. That is right. You are no match for Rikha'Raal.
That'll show them. No one attacks my island.
Yeah, no one.
What have they done to my farm? Why would they do this? Animals!
Where did they come from?
Does it matter? I'm tired of this. Everyone wants to hurt me or use me, and it stops now. Where were you when my parents tested me? Where were you when I needed you most? You left me. Why are you even here? Do you want something from me too?
Aranias, you're getting testy, and you're deflecting your anger upon me. Or is it deflecting? Rikha'Raal is actually not quite sure. She's forgotten much about her psychology training. However, you're being unfair. This one only wants to help.
I'm sorry. After my parents left, I felt so alone. I couldn't find you. People kept coming. They'd attack, hound me, want me to show them what I can do, like I was a circus animal or some kind of pet. I shouldn't take it out on you.
Thank you. Khajiit understands that you are upset. She wishes that she was there for you when you felt that you needed her most.
No, it's not your fault. Thanks to you, these bastards didn't get very far. They could have destroyed everything. It's getting late. We need to clean up before my parents return. Meet me at the manor later.
Clean up?
Come, I must speak with you once more.
This place is a disaster. You cannot simply clean it up. Unless your magic power is much more than this one thought. Shouldn't you at least quell the fires? No? Well, it is a dream anyway.
In her tale, Aranias was volatile, and she swung between anger, shame, and hope. Feared by her own parents because of her abilities, she faced the bandits alone. This made her bitter and hardened against others, vulnerable to outside influences.
What happened?
You will soon see it for yourself. But first, you should view another scene from Aranias' past. She was a bit younger and excited about her newly found skills. Are you ready?
You know, you remind me of a man I once knew. This one believes his name was Fenris. This one is also ready. Oh.
Why are your clothes all wet? Mother, what do you think of this tree? How about this island you're standing on?
The ground is soaked. I'll need new shoes now.
I made it.
What? You made the ground soggy?
The island. I made this little island.
What?
What do you mean you made it?
These trees, those rocks, none of this was here yesterday. The ground is wet because I used my magic to pull it up from under the water.
Oh, Ara, what have you done?
She made the trees grow? The land would have been burned, being covered by water. She can terraform? Do you know what this means, Spinner? Crap.
Gifted with a rare and powerful ability, Aranias tried in vain to win her parents' affection.
Rare? How about unheard of? Is it really a thing that can happen? Oh, great. She can make islands appear and grow wilderness out of nothing, and Rikha'Raal is trapped in a horrible fate where she will probably die. We are all special in our own way, yes?
So much happened next, but I especially draw your attention to two particular events. One scene is atop the lighthouse, the other in the manor's great hall. They will help you understand more about our troubled Altmer, I hope.
Rikha'Raal just had a thought. I am trouncing about her memories. Might even be impacting the way she views the world when she comes to. Are you doing the same to me? Is she in my dreams, in my memories, in my past? Can you do that? Is she screwing up my memories? Also, what does Khajiit need to do again? Just understand her?
No. The greatest challenge comes next, and Aranias needs you. Her parents returned after the attack on the farm, and brought with them the people they considered their daughter's only hope, the Veiled Heritance. She should not face this alone.
Man, you're just messing around with someone's past. We're affecting her mind. And I just got dragged into this. All I wanted to do is find Staff of Magnus. Where is she?
Getting changed at the manor. You should do the same after you watch those scenes. You'll find a change of clothes in the guest bedroom off the Great Hall. Then, go to Aranias in the garden.
Okay. This one hopes that it is a pretty dress. So rare Rikha'Raal dresses up. Rikha'Raal is much more clever than her parents. She walks on the path that does not lead to wet boots. She should just get a gek. Oh. Wait. She said no one got hurt from that? Quite unlikely. Ooh. Oh. The Nereid's Dilemma. No. No. Rose. This one can probably use that. Dang it. No. Empty. Wounding and tumult. Upper level.
I'm sorry. You're lucky they're alive. How many more ships will you sink?
It was an accident.
Accidents are spilling water, dropping glass. You lifted a ship out of the ocean with a wall of rock.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I will discuss your punishment. Go.
This one could become friends with this lady. Think of the power. Whisper sweet sugared words in her ear, and she could make me my own private island. This is a good opportunity. No. Is it dress time? This one hopes it's dress time. We burnt down the farm. Oh, man. This one thought she was in shape. She is not in shape enough. This one really needs to get a horse. Can the horse materialize in a dream? Probably. Oh. Why isn't Rikha'Raal better at controlling dreams? Probably because that spinner is controlling it. He would not allow Rikha'Raal, a nice horse. Rude. A lot of strange noises in this building. This whole island, really. It sounds like they have machinery going on downstairs. Only this one could learn the recipes without having to take them and put them into her pocket first. For that, yes. Ginseng.
Your father and I leave
Oh.
for Somerset in the morning.
I won't do it again, I promise. I'll try harder. Don't leave me behind.
Don't grovel. It's unbecoming. We will return with help to control your temper.
How much more can I apologize? I said I'm sorry.
No, Ara. It's just you need training. What you did to the ship, that scares people.
What sort of training, Father?
This one will continue to loot. High elf style. Ugh. Well, learning is important. Oh my. No. No. Wow, they really had the same thing. No. Ah. What was this for? Breton style. This one is learning so much today. Jeez. Sexy. Oh, all these things are horrible compared to what can be made. Huh. Well, let's deal with getting rid of some of this stuff. Press H and it is there for you. I get nothing. You have not set an active mount. Oh, that is what it is for. My mount is my legs. What the heck? Oh, that is to go back home, yes. Use the dresser to change clothes. Yes, yes. How beautiful. Red is my color. It suits me. Although, it is kind of plain. It would be better to have More filigree. Khajiit style filigree. Some dancing moons. And shining stars.
You look good. How do you feel?
Oh, this one feels quite pretty. This one is also curious. How do you control the land?
You asked me this before, silly. I don't know, but when I think about changing things around me, my thoughts come true. Remember when that merchant ship sank? I'd lifted the ground out of the ocean. I just forgot to lower it again.
Well, at least there is a party for you now. It is a good sign, yes?
There are so many people. And look, it's High Kin Lady Estrie. Why is she here? I bet my parents want me to show off my powers. I thought they were bringing me a teacher or something.
You sound hesitant.
Hesitant? I hate this, and they've got something particular they want to see. Would you do me a favor and find out? Mingle among them, eavesdrop. Find out what they've planned for me.
This one has often wondered herself how exactly you control the land.
You asked me this before, silly.
Oh,
I
it's the
don't
same
know.
thing. It's the same thing. You will not go into detail. It is okay. This one will eavesdrop for you. Thoughts. Oh, thoughts can be controlled. At least somewhat. As far as magic goes, that is often the case of magic, isn't it? You think of what you want, and you use channels like words and hand
Invited me
gestures.
to witness her powers firsthand. She lifted the ground up under my very feet. Her demonstration today will not be one of skill, but of character.
My character.
Ander demonstrates amazing potential. Why are we bothering with this girl and her clods of dirt? Ander could melt them with hardly a thought. What do they call her? The Rock Witch? Hilarious. Provincial.
Oh, Daniel. You do realize she can create land masses. That is not to be underappreciated. That could have a very high value in strategic wars.
I'm unsure which I despise more, Khajiit or Bosma.
Oh, that's it.
I'll have a glass of wine.
Rikha'Raal is not a servant.
What? Then why are we talking?
You piece of crap. Don't claw troglodyte. I hate you so much. Server. I feel like this is gonna go way after 5 o'clock. So.
Can you imagine making an alliance with such lesser creatures?
This one hates you all. With great fervor. And quiet intensity. So what we're gonna do is we're going to resume this next time. Because little me got stuff to do, and sorry, 5:18. Oh, I should not sneak. Sneaking is not a ladylike. What a racist sack of turds. I know! It's the main reason why I hate the Veiled Inheritance. Or, not Inheritance. Veiled Inheritance. Because they're racist. Like, Wilder King. Come on, dude. They're horrible racists. Anyway. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Spread the word if you like the stream, check out the Discord if you have not, and check out the events tab on the Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. It feels so weird because we're basically starting the week now at like Wednesday. But I look forward to seeing anybody for tomorrow's streams, which will be a Far Cry 3, and then Dual Wield at night, which we're probably going back to Don't Starve. I haven't actually totally discussed it with him, so I don't know if we're gonna be playing more Overwatch or just sticking with Don't Starve again, because last we left off with Don't Starve, he wasn't having the best of luck, so we might just play more Overwatch. Yeah, so thank you again, Vermicillion, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Big thanks to you for the follow, I appreciate it, and Zarlark for the cheer. It's really unexpected. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the, I guess it's Stream Elements, how it does that splash with emotes and cheers and stuff in the background. It's pretty cool. This is why I don't like them in Uldren. Yeah, in Skyrim you've got the Salmor. You always got these racist high elves. I feel like it's a bit unfair to them. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Harry Potter Slytherins, to be honest, where they were painted in such an awful light, but they're not awful people. It's just a few of them that are bad. And I feel with high elves, it's just like this tendency of racism. And I'm like, not all of them are horrible. I mean, Rikha'Raal hates them all. But not all of them are bad. And I feel like they're getting like the short end of the stick with that just being their stereotype that they go into. It's like, oh, we need some lines of dialogue for high elves. Let's just throw in some racist, haughty stuff. There's a difference between having an ego and, you know, being a racist. There's a little bit of a difference there. Anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and as always, have a great day, and good luck.